Hey everyone, 24/7 here, and I am finally getting this video done. I am so sorry for making this video take so long. I was gonna get done earlier this week, but writing the script was took a lot out of me. I think it was the holidays as well. I tried writing the script Christmas Eve, couldn't do it. I really tried, and then I got busy the last couple of days. My partner actually came over, just for the holidays, just came over, the day after Christmas. 26th, then the 27th, and now it's the 28th. He left a little bit ago, but yeah, it's just been kind of a busy day. I knew I was gonna get, so it's still Saturday, still technically this week, so yeah, one more review after this. I actually don't remember what that video is gonna be. I might still do a Wrestle Ramble this year yet, but I will look it up. Alright, yeah, okay. Just making sure. So, TLC 2011. I remember liking the show a lot as a kid. This was like the night that, like, oh yeah, all the fan favorites were champion. I'm spoiling. I don't want to spoil who was won. But, yeah, I didn't love the show on rewatch. There was a lot of stuff that I just did not care about while watching, and that really bugged me, and it really kind of sucked. But yeah, let's get on with it. I have the script for once written down. Yeah. So let's pull it up. Alright, this show took place on December 18th, 2011 at Baltimore, Maryland at the First Mariner Arena with an attendance of 9,000 and a buy rate of 179,000. And the theme song was Days Are Forgotten by Kasabian, featuring LL Cool J. I don't know any of those people are. But yeah. The opening match is Dolph Ziggler defending the United States Championship against Zack Ryder. So Zack Ryder was in the middle of his 3-week push, basically, getting this U.S. title match because he basically did what we did, or are doing, or trying to do. Getting yourself over online, and then you'll get, he got pushed. This is nice. There was nice back and forth between the two. Vicky came out with Dolph. She's on this show twice. She's not as annoying in the second appearance, but yeah, Vicky got involved a lot. She actually put Dolph's foot on the ropes when Zack Ryder, I think, he got a roundhouse kick on. And the first thing I'm going to this is not the first time I'm going to mention this. Michael Cole is annoying as fucking shit. I think this is like the second pay-per-view from 2011 we've done for the channel. And that is, Michael Cole fucking sucks. The ending is really nice. Dolph has Ryder up in the corner. He's just sitting on the turnbuckle, top turnbuckle basically. Dolph runs at him. Ryder hits the double knees, like pushes his knees up like this basically. Then he hits a really tall Rough Rider, hits him, jumps up, boom. 1, 2, 3. Zack Ryder becomes the new United States champion. Celebrates with his dad. That awesome shot on the table where he goes, woo, woo, woo. I am a huge Matt Cardona fan. I'm going to stress Matt Cardona fan because I love what he's doing right now with the Indie God. It's great. I'm so happy he's like, you know what? He's basically doing the Cody thing. Because, yeah, he's doing what Cody did basically. Saying, I don't need this shit. I'm leaving. And then became a main eventer. Like, he just went after the Ring of Honor World title. I think he should have won, but still. Yeah. And then, I'll give it 3.5 stars. I liked it. It was a really good opening match. These two, I feel like, have good chemistry. They feel like they put on other good matches. Yeah. Christmas cookie. Very good. There's a backstage segment with Booker T and Sharmell. Booker's getting ready for his match. Then Cody comes out of nowhere, beats the shit out of him. He's a prick. Next, Air Boom That is, oh my god, Kofi Kingston and Matt, I almost called him Matt Sydal, Evan Bourne, but same guy, takes on Primo and Epico for the tag team titles. Air Boomer champs going in. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Evan Bourne was coming off a suspension from after this, but I'm not super sure. I heard that. I didn't know if it was true or not. But yeah, Primo and Epico actually beat Air Boom 2 times in non-title matches. I think it was on like SmackDown and Main Event to get this match. There was really nice back and forth. Primo and Epico were a pretty good tag team. I didn't love them. I think I preferred Primo and Carlito. But yeah, this was a really decent tag team match. Like, think about like those like 5-10 minute tag team matches you see on Raw, kind of like the War Raiders and Judgment Day recently. It felt similar to that. Not exactly the same because it's like better production values now and that, but like for 2011, this is an alright tag match. Kofi hit a Trouble in Paradise on Primo to win. I'll give it 2 stars. Good match. Nothing special. Air Boom retains. I like Air Boom. I didn't love. Look, this is 2 years before I started watching. I was a big Kofi fan. I don't remember if Evan was still with the company at this point, because I certainly don't remember. I liked him. I like Matt Sydal now, so that helps. There was a really stupid backstage segment with Teddy Long dressed as Santa and Hornswoggle as a elf. Yeah. And Teddy Long got Hornswoggle a book on Ebonics. I don't know what that is. Hornswoggle stepped on his foot, ran away. Is this supposed to be funny? It doesn't sound funny. Yeah, next, tables match between Randy Orton and Wade Barrett. I liked Wade Barrett's theme song here. I thought... I never realized how... This is going to sound so bad. Like, how much different Wade Barrett looks when he has a beard and when he doesn't. Because this is 2011. I don't think he was at WrestleMania the next year, because I don't remember him on the card because I reviewed the show. I think he got injured... I don't even remember when he got injured, but he got injured, I think, a couple months after, not even. And then came back later in the year. But he worked out more, got abs, and then he got a beard. I'm like, oh, now that looks like a main eventer. Very early on, Wade was on the apron with Orton. Had Orton on his shoulders, gonna hit a wasteland. And I literally have it written in my notes. Rant about how terrible the wasteland is and how much better the bullhammer is. So guess what your fucker's gonna get? That's right, a Christmas fucking rant from me. Fuck the wasteland. It's a terrible move. Terrible. It's so fucking bad. It looks almost as bad as any of the wrestling moves we do on the channel. And I mean that. And that was a finisher that was on TV. That was a finisher that won championships. Like, fuck the wasteland. It sucks. It's terrible. Bullhammer is better. Bullhammer is so much better. I remember Wade Barrett doing the fucking Bullhammer. Because he was around... He was still in his first run with the company when I was watching. When I started watching. Yeah, God, fuck the wasteland. I mean, it would have been cool to see like a wasteland through the table. It didn't happen, but I thought it would have made it look somewhat devastating. Barrett actually got cut on the right side of his head. It wasn't like crazy bleeding, but it was like a nice. It was like, oh, cool. But yeah, Barrett eventually got Orton set up on a table right in the corner of the ring. Barrett jumped off the middle rope, gets the arm up. Jumps. I don't even know what the fuck he was gonna do. Maybe just like an elbow or some shit. But you just knew he was gonna get a fucking call with an RKO. And he did. And Orton wins. I'll give it 3 stars. It wasn't a bad match. It was okay. I think these two had good chemistry. I feel bad Wade never got like a... I mean, did he beat Orton? I don't remember. This is a question for Zach. He'll know. I certainly fucking don't. Next, Teddy Long is backstage again. And Jack Swagger comes in basically being like, what was he even fucking complaining about? I don't even remember. Yeah, Mark Henry was being an ass, hitting everyone with a chair. Yeah, just Jack Swagger being annoying shit. And then Sheamus comes in, and then they announce a match for each other, because they almost start fighting. Later. Yay. Next, Beth Phoenix defends the Divas Championship against Kelly. So this match came about because Kelly won the Slammy for the most... What the fuck? I think it was like Divalicious bullshit. Yeah, Kelly won the Slammy for the most Divalicious moment. Oh, and this match wasn't even fucking announced. This just happened. It wasn't even, like, announced beforehand. It just was like, oh, this is happening now. God, that's stupid. I don't hate Kelly. I remember Zach saying for years he thought Kelly was hot. This is actually an okay match for 2011. Kelly went for the K2. It's basically the overdrive, basically. She was actually countered into a glam slam, but then I got countered again into a roll up, which Beth kicked out at 2. But I thought that was really cool, going from this, getting caught, to going to the glam slam. But then it was countered into a roll up. Like, huh? That was cool. Kelly went for a Karana, but got caught in a reverse electric chair. So basically, she was caught up like this, and then she was caught like this, I think. But then Beth caught her, swung backwards, made her land face first, and then got the win. She didn't even hit the glam slam. I'll give it 2 stars. I would normally give these kind of matches like 1 to half a star, but they actually tried here, and I will give them credit for doing genuinely surprising me. Next, there was a backstage segment between Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez. Del Rio's like, oh, come and get me some food. Miz showed up. Del Rio was like, oh yeah, there was never a fucking alliance between us. I was using you, bitch. Miz is like, yeah, well, fuck you, bitch. I won the main event of WrestleMania. You lost to He lost to Edge, who had to retire later. He's like, you lost to a crippled Edge, basically. Del Rio said Miz was just a reality TV star, couldn't even take on Ricardo or a pool boy. And Ricardo showed up with the food. Miz shoved the food in his face. And then Del Rio shoved Ricardo for no reason. Okay. And then Booker T comes out for his match. And then Cody Rhodes attacks him again and then just don't have the match. So Cody blindsides Booker twice in the show. I will talk about it later. I want to talk about it later. Next, in somehow not my least favorite match of the show. It gets a higher star rating than a lot of this. Will it get the highest star rating? No, it won't. It's actually my least favorite match in the show. It shouldn't be, but it is. A Triple H and Kevin Nash in a sledgehammer ladder match. So you have to take down the... What are the rules for this match? Do you have to win with the fucking sledgehammer? What are the rules of this fucking match? This was the second longest match on the card, I think. I'm gonna look it up, just so I have it. I know I should have this shit written down. 18:22, and then this one. Oh no, it was 4 seconds shorter than the TLC match. Okay, this should not have been a long match. Triple H put Nash in a figure 4 leg lock on a ladder. It got a woo chant. That was cool. Nash was taking apart the announce table, but he did it so gently. He just went like, just picks up the thing. And it just made me laugh. I don't know why. Triple H eventually got the sledgehammer down. Hit a pedigree on Kevin Nash. Nash fucking sold it wrong. Because he accidentally fell on his knee before he hit the pedigree. He had to get back up because he fell because he was up for the pedigree, right? Like, you know how Zach goes on his knees? Zach, he was on his legs, fell on his knees, had to go back up again. I was like, you should not have been wrestling an almost 20-minute match, my man. My guy, you shouldn't have. No way. Crowd wanted another pedigree so bad. They were chanting for it, I guess. I kind of heard it, but it wasn't super loud. Part of it felt piped in, not gonna lie. Nash held it too sweet. 8 of fucking sledgehammer to the face. Triple H won. I gave it 1.5 stars because it bored me. There were like 1 or 2 good moments. I liked the fucking Divas title match more than this because at least it wasn't fucking. How long was the women's title match? I'm just gonna call it the women's title. 5.5 minutes. I enjoyed that 5.5 minute match more than this one, and this was like 4 times longer. This match could have gone 10 minutes and it would have been fine, but no. Triple H's matches have to go 20 minutes. 1.5 stars. Am I just being a petty bitch? Probably. This wasn't good. This was really bad. Kevin Nash did not look good here. Nobody looked good here. Triple H looked unhealthy. I don't have it written down here. Yeah. Where was it? I'm trying to find the thing, what he said. Yeah. Jerry Lawler said he's never seen Triple H look better or more serious about anything. No? No? Triple H looked awful in this. Like, he looked out of shape. So badly out of shape. And it's not even funny. I write here, CM Punk calls out John Laurinaitis in the back because Slammers her recently. I think the Monday before. Punk won Superstar of the Year. We'll get to that. Right before the main event, too. I'm going to say it now so I do not forget because I'm an idiot. Fucking Cole was arguing like, oh, fucking Miz or Del Rio should have been fucking Superstar of the Year. Del Rio or Miz. And instead of Punk getting his fucking slammy, John Laurinaitis accepted the slammy on Punk's behalf like a bitch. And Laurinaitis like, I'll send you in the mail. Fuck John Laurinaitis. Fuck John Laurinaitis. Jesus fucking Christ. How, Zach, I am asking you right now, because I know you're watching this, how the actual fucking shit did you tolerate John Laurinaitis in this time? Tell me, please. But yeah. Next, Jack Swagger versus Sheamus. Literally, my entire notes go absolutely nothing special. Literally, the second match that goes just 5 minutes. Sheamus wins with a bro kick. 2 stars. Feels like a generic Raw match. Because that's exactly what this was. This was a generic fucking Raw match that did not need to be on pay-per-view except to get people on the card, I guess. Why did this match happen? Literally no reason. This could have happened on Raw or some shit. Or SmackDown. I don't know. Yeah. Next, Mark Henry defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Big Show in the chairs match. Big Show wanted to get his first world title in 9 years. Mark Henry is still in his Hall of Fame run. I think he was injured around this time. I think he got hurt, and that's why he dropped the title. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Zach, please. You never answer me when I ask you these in the videos. Did Mark Henry get hurt, and that's why he had to relinquish the title? Not relinquish, but like drop the title. As soon as the bell rings between these two, Big Show threw a bunch of chairs in the ring. Then Mark Henry tries fucking leaving, and then Big Show hits him with a chair to the back. I'm like, what is this shit? Why is Mark Henry trying to leave? Why are you treating Mark Henry like a fucking coward? That's not what I want from Hall of Fame Mark Henry. It's just a match that happens. Henry attacks Big Show's hand a lot throughout the match. You know, throughout the 5-minute match. But then Big Show's like hand hurts. Henry tries to go for like a chair shot. Big Show hits a knockout punch with the hand that is hurt, by the way, and wins in 5 minutes. 2.5 stars. Because I don't know, man. Maybe 2. Probably 2 stars. I'm actually gonna change that right now, actually. 2 stars. Why? Why? Why was this only 5 minutes? Oh, did the Triple H match? This is the 3rd fucking match on this pay-per-view. That was 5 minutes. Why? The only reason I'm not more mad is then Mark Henry attacks Big Show. Big Show hits a really... I think he was going to go for a suplex, but ends up just going for a DDT. Then D. Bryan. The Daniel the Bryan. Who was gloating for weeks that he was going to cash it in at WrestleMania. And Big Show was supporting him the entire time. Daniel Bryan cashes in Money in the Bank on the Big Show and wins the title. He celebrates like a cocky asshole. It's great. It's a great cash in because it makes Bryan look like a hypocrite and kind of turns him heel, basically. He said he was cashing in a Big Show who was a big supporter of him, basically being like, yeah, you can do it, I believe in you. And then Bryan being a hypocrite for not cashing in a Mania like he said he would. I know the match is only a few seconds long, but I'm giving it 4 stars as a segment. Because it was a great cash-in that did so much more story. Like, why was this hard? It was great. Next, Cody Rhodes versus Booker T for the Intercontinental Championship. Cody Rhodes, Booker T coming out pissed as fuck. Because Booker, when he comes out normally having fun, great. He was pissed. And Cody Rhodes coming out like a cocky prick, and I love it. Look, I don't want Cody to turn heel right now, but I'm excited for when he does. I don't think he will, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. More like a more serious, like, cocky Cody Rhodes. Like, I like when heel Cody slips in there and be like, oh, we can't wait for Homelander to come in. It's not Ramble time. I'm not happening. It's not, but it could. I could make it the Wrestle Ramble about it, but that isn't neither here nor there. This was a pretty good match. Booker was absolutely selling his injuries. No, Cody came out first and then Booker came out. Booker was selling the injuries. He took like 2 attacks. Yeah. Booker, for being in his mid-40s, looked really good. He looked competent as fuck. He was only a few years beforehand, not even in the Main Event Mafia, I think. Yeah. I don't know, it was a decent match for, like, a guy between a 40-year-old and, like, someone, Cody was, like, late 20s by this point. It was weird how skinny Cody looked here. I don't know. It looked like... I feel like when he came back... Like, when he became more of a main eventer in, like, AEW and WWE, it looked like he put on a lot more muscle. That could just be me. But he looked like he was very skinny around this time. I don't know. There was a double clothesline spot where they knocked him down. Then there was some nice back and forth. Booker knocked Cody down. Went for the spin-a-rooney. And I'm like, oh, I love a good spin-a-rooney. Booker, this is a great thing. Shouldn't have done the spin-a-rooney because he got fatigued after doing so. He actually looked exhausted after doing so. And he went for the axe kick. Missed. Cody hit a disaster kick. Booker actually kicked out. Then Cody got mad. Went for another disaster kick. For the win. And it went 10 minutes. It was a nice match. That went 10 minutes. Wasn't too long. Wasn't too short. Great IC title match. I'm happy I got the co-main event. Cody looking like a smart, cocky champion. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Now, main event time. TLC match for the WWE Championship. As CM Punk defends against The Miz and Alberto Del Rio. Michael Cole, throughout this entire show, has been an annoying little prick. Seeing Michael Cole get shit on this entire show because all the people he didn't like and we liked, basically he was shitting on everyone we liked. Seeing everyone that Michael Cole at the time, not in character, didn't like, and just them, especially Daniel Bryan, rubbing it in his fucking face is great. But yeah, this was an okay TLC match. I'm surprised how much I didn't love it on rewatch. It wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Like, this is weird. Like, there was stuff that happened, like they attacked each other with chairs. There was a lot of, I don't know. Del Rio got some cool offense, and he hit his cross-arm breaker on Miz through a ladder and Punk in a chair. Miz took like a back bump onto a ladder. It took kind of weird when he kind of landed like not really on his back. I think he landed more on his shoulders, and he looked like when he came down, he hit his head. But yeah, like not Del Rio took out both guys, but he took his time to just get the ladder up, and then Miz and Punk grabbed at the bottom of the ladder. They were on the side away from the ring, and they were pushing not towards the ring, towards the entrance. Del Rio was always really good at selling this. Fell off the ladder, crashing on the ring, the first rope, the top rope. Oh, right on the groin. Oh, man. Yeah, there was a double clothesline spot. So they took each other out, basically. And then, Ricardo Rodriguez came in. Climbed the ladder. Miz and Punk recovered again. And, because there was a table set up in the back, Ricardo took a really nasty bump, crashing through. So he was supposed to go through 2 tables. But he only went through the back one, closer to the... what the fuck is it called? Not railing, but you know what I mean. The barricade, basically. Miz and Punk were at each other. Punk had handcuffs. I don't distinctly remember where he got the handcuffs from in the match. But he had that they were fighting in the corner. Miz had this really cool spot. I've always remembered this spot. Miz had the handcuff, tied Punk to, like, the turnbuckle. Like, the part connecting, like, the post of the ring, like the big metal post. This part, and then the fist part. Not the buckle pad, but, like, the metal rod in it. He locked Punk in there, and he just sat back like this, and was taunting Punk, because Punk couldn't reach him with his hand, and he was being cocky, like, oh shit, got caught with a fucking kick to the skull. That was cool, and just, ugh. And I don't remember this happening so late in the match. There's only like 4 minutes left of the match. This is like 14, 15 minutes in. And then everyone was down. Punk was just like, fucking shit. Like, what do I do? Miz and Del Rio each grabbed a ladder, climbing up, and they had to fight each other, so they were taking their time. And it was really smart, because if this is a one-on-one, Miz just would have won, or Del Rio would have just won. But I think it was nice to do this. You can own this kind of spot only really works in like a multi-man ladder match. Like, because everyone else is fighting. Punk is just like, shit, what the fuck do I do? So he literally twists the fucking thing, basically like this, to just twist it off, and then it pops, and everyone's like, oh shit, Punk's free, Punk's free. Yeah, he unscrewed the metal bar that connected the ring post to the turnbuckle. Punk kicked Del Rio off the ladder. And then Punk and Miz got down. Miz knocked Punk down. Punk got Miz down. Hit him with the GTS. Punk climbed up, grabbed the title. Punk retains. I'll give it 4 stars. It was a good match. Very good match. The pacing was good. It didn't drag like the other ladder match in this show. Because these were all guys who could work, who could put on a good match. Okay chemistry. It wasn't anything special. And I felt like they didn't utilize the ladder a lot. Which kind of sucks. For a show called TLC, they didn't really use the ladder a lot. I like how Ricardo took the biggest bump in the night. That was good. Yeah. And my point is, and this was a time where babyfaces didn't win a lot, so this was a really nice big win for all the guys Michael fucking hated. I don't know about the women's match, because I don't think anyone cared about the women's match, which sucks, but like, of the women at the time, I think Beth was the favorite. So basically, it was Punk as WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan as, World Heavyweight Champion, Ryder is U.S. Champ, Cody is Intercontinental Champion, Airboom is Tag Champs, and then Beth is Divas Champ, and I was like, oh, because I don't know if I've said this before, but if like these were the guys, if I was to watch wrestling like 2 years earlier, right, let's say Punk got me into wrestling, just hypothetically, these are the guys I would have liked, the guys and girl I would have liked, like just all those, and that makes me happy. Like, just seeing those guys. And even as a kid, like, oh, that was cool. And there's that really cool pic, if I can find it, of just everyone with the belt. And it was just so cool. This show was okay. It wasn't even 3 hours long. But when you have only 2 matches that are 20 minutes, one that shouldn't have been 20 minutes, 3 5-minute matches, and then just some 10-minute matches, not even a lot, and a lot of matches that just didn't matter, what's the point? I'd say go back, watch the U.S. title match, the Intercontinental title match. I say go absolutely watch the main event, and then I just say give the Divas match a chance, because it's only a few minutes. Everything else, you can miss. Like, a lot of this stuff felt like it would have been on Raw, and that's kind of sad. I'll give it 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10. It's very average. Yeah. Wasn't awful. It's fine. Yeah. Next time, my last video of the year. I'm actually going to try to get it done at the end of the year. I'm probably going to watch the show tomorrow and get it done, and then just have it posted by Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the two. Whatever's the last day of the year. I'm going to try to get a Wrestle Ramble out of the year. If not, that'll be my last video of the year. And then after that, Zach is coming back. With what? I don't fucking know. But we're going to find out. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys with more awesome wrestling content. See you guys.